guys are awesome. Hey, I'm one leader of the GOP that's ready to say, thank God for the Tea Party. Thank you. I don't know about you, but are you ready to save Wisconsin and show Tom Barrett the door for the second time? And then after that, we're going to save America and fire Barack Obama. Are you with me? Guys, we're in a battle for freedom in this country. Are you with me? We're in a battle for freedom. It's the same battle that founded this country. It's the same battle that James Madison reaffirmed in the Bill of Rights. It's the same battle that founded this party. And it's the same battle that all of you, everybody together in Wisconsin, fought and won in 2010. And we're going to fight and win again on Tuesday and re-elect and affirm Scott Walker. You know, I used to say about our party, and I know we've got a lot of work to do, but we have something real special here in Wisconsin. We have people of their word that run for office and govern like they campaign. We don't ask for a lot, but what we want are people of their word to run for office and govern like they campaign. And you look and you compare a man that promised a few simple things on a brown bag, like government isn't going to spend more money than it takes in, not very fancy, but somebody who had the courage to stand up to those big public union beasts that never can eat enough and will eat us out of house and home. And Scott Walker stood up to those public employee union beasts, and he said, not anymore on our watch. We are going to fight for liberty and freedom and the American way in this state, in this country. And he said no. And now we have Tom Barrett, who seems to be in love with running for office. I always said, you know, the Democrats, they set up this World Series event for us on Tuesday. Except one problem. They didn't put any candidates on the ballot that are worth 2 nickels. And I don't know, they're good at one thing, and that's running for statewide office and losing. We know that. Yes. You all and all of us together, we are going to mark the pathway, not just for Wisconsin. And I know it feels like sometimes we're in this bubble in Wisconsin now where the whole country is watching us. But I also want you to know that what happens on Tuesday is something that the entire country is watching. Because after we elect again Scott Walker and kick off this recall election and boot it to the curve, we're going to take the next step. And I got to tell you, we went on Tuesday, we turned Wisconsin red in November, and it's lights out for Barack Obama. I know that Barack Obama, he's in love with the man in the mirror. He's in love with the sound of his own voice, but he can't follow through on a promise. Just like Tom Barrett and Barack Obama. They want to take this state and this country right over a fiscal cliff. I've got news for you, and I know you're all with me. A country that has to surrender its sovereignty to its bondholders can't guarantee prosperity or freedom to anybody. And a country that buries its kids and its grandkids in an avalanche of debt can't rest in any vestige of the moral high ground. And a country that is controlled by China can't compete with China. And it starts right here on Tuesday with Scott Walker. I want to tell you one story, and I'm gonna wrap up. I know stories are tough in this setting. I brought my little guy Jack with me today. Jack's getting to be a big boy. And you know, we went out, and I see a lot of veterans here, and we thank the Lord for the veterans that are with us here today. Thank you. And we all talk about what this election is all about. And my little guy Jack, he loves his country. He loves what Daddy does, and he's a conservative. He's a first grade conservative Tea Party. But we went out to the World War II Memorial. We do that on occasion. How many people have been to the World War II Memorial? Well, we went out there, and he's a good little reader, and he's reading all the quotes from Nimitz and other heroes of that time. And then we went up to the wall. You know, if you've been there, those 4,000 golden stars on the wall. And for each one of those stars, it represents 100 little guys that didn't come home to mom and dad. And I know you parents out there, grandparents, you know that moment where you look at your little guy and you start to wonder, what was it like for parents like me whose little guys didn't come home? And it hits you. And then in front of that wall, in front of the wall in gold on the black granite, it says, "Here we mark the price of freedom." We are in a battle for freedom in this country. And you know what? God's blessed us in Wisconsin. You know why? Because we are going to chart the course on Tuesday for the rest of the country, and we are going to take back America. We are going to support Scott Walker, and then we're going to fire Barack Obama.